PSG.LGD set up for success, and Aster set up for XXX.
His heroes are being first phase banned in a patch in which offlaners are the most broken. Baboka
Almost died for first blood, but instead the first blood happens on the other side of the map. Crystal Maiden will end up taking a tumble to the Spirit Breaker. Let's see if he can also prevent NTS from picking up the water rune as well. Oh my god, Baboka, what a player. This will cost us life potentially here. Aether Remnant from Sumail keeps him alive.
I think he's fine.
NTS doesn't have slide chains again for another 5 seconds. But Ismail does have the frostbite, so they do get the kill. Does NTS get out of this is the question. Blast off will come in onto Sumail, holding and buying some time. But eventually they find the kill, and Planet might also be in some jeopardy. And we now have a 6-minute rune contest. Baboka gives Sumail some chakra magic. The rune will spawn on the top side. It's an invis rune bottled by NTS. And now they also want to kill Baboka. Ismail will have frostbite again in 2 seconds. NTS has chains already.
Deny.
And this should enable them to easily get the kill. The creeps don't find the deny, but they are looking for revenge. Sadly though, as Sumail was coming in, thinking about using the Astral Step, they don't have any vision, so this invis rune will provide invulnerability. So this early game, it's so far not having that many kills happen.
Sumail is changing
NTS
that.
will pop the haste rune. Sumail going in, trying to get something going in the top lane. Will be able to pick off Ismail. He's still involved in the fight, so hopefully he can pick off this PL as well. Shiro falling lower and lower and will eventually take a tumble. At the same time, down bottom, they're going on to Monet's Morphling. They're chasing him down. He's out of mana. And last time, they had to commit everything to just not kill him. This time, they bring in even more, and they do bring him down.
Which is interesting. Usually they do. There's global silence, and why you smile once again.
He gets charged into. There is a global, but they won't need it to kill him off. We'll see if they require it if they want to go on to Shiro. But they don't decide to make that jump. That's what they really wanted with the smoke. So that's 2 attempts right now from Aster to find a core hero on the map that instead get intercepted by the Crystal Maiden.
Charge. Shiro, they see him.
Going on to Shiro now. And they have Nether Strike as well. There's going to be global silence to ensure they have the cover. But do they have the damage for the kill? Shiro is still alive, but will eventually fall. The question is, can LGD find revenge for his life? Beautiful blinding light. Keeping XXX alive, and he charges away. He's actually going to live. The Spirit Breaker's not dead.
Baboka God right there. And they don't have Blink on you, so much more difficult.
They're trying to content themselves with the tower, and he does get charged into. Beautiful 2 hero steering chains coming in from NTS. They sets up for the blast off, which enables the kill onto the silencer. Nether Strike. XXX pushes Magnus right back into the waiting hands of Monet, who has shown up for the fight. He got off the steering chains, throwing in these right clicks. He's not being able to kill off the Magnus though. RP will now be committed by New. However, before NTS can get there, Aether Remnant from Sumail drags the Ember Spirit back, keeps the Morphling alive at least for now. He does eventually temple though, as we have a charge going in onto NTS to kill him off by XXX. Ismail did his best with the freezing field, but he cannot stand his ground all that long, and he ends up dead as well. They're even TPing in onto the outpost because they don't want to let Planet escape. And they have charge, the Arcane Curse to slow him down, and more than enough damage here. Okay. What's happening?
The taser.
Remember, you still got to get the kill first, brother. There we go.
Yeah, it was the taser, I guess. He tried to maybe move away from the range or something. Almost going to be impossible.
It's also surprisingly difficult to get a hold of the PL with the Morphling Eggs in a reliable fashion. So you don't get the automatic bonus from that. Mid lane though, Sumail might need some help from his allies. The help will not be coming as he does get brought down. XXX charged in here. At least get some revenge with the Nether Strike onto Planet.
Charge
1-for-1 affair, but they definitely want more. Charge again, RP will be there from New. It catches 2 heroes. They finish off PQ, and now they want XXX. PQ will buy back, however, forcing NTS to zip to the other side of the river. Ismail will be killed off by Monet. And this fight might be over. 2 hero steering chains from NTS skewer back onto XXX, and here comes Shiro, involving himself properly for the first time in this game, and that sets him up to get a kill onto the Spirit Breaker. He potentially wanted to chase Monet, but he had enough mana to get over the river, even if it's not like a big bombastic move on the map, just to get the tier 1.
They could, and you're completely right. They're smoking up. Ember isn't in the smoke, but here we go. Harpoon. Oh, global. What?
Pick you.
The next course of actions.
Oh, I don't think Planet caught the memo as he got charged into down bottom.
He's
not going to be able to
fine.
escape just yet. He uses up and he's...
Not fine.
Well, he's fine in the water. I hear the fountain waters are very calming. All right, Shiro, what you got for us? Well, what he has right now is that he's being charged into. Steering Chains will halt in the Spirit Breaker.
Oh, who ulted
They
him?
will be able to mess up the combo because they wanted the Harpoon, but they got the Yules out first. There's going to be a Global Silence. XXX, nonetheless, still around it. Yule Scepter again onto the Spirit Breaker, and they still haven't killed him off. He's surviving. Finally, NTS finishes him. NTS very deep in the fight as the Ember Spirit chasing down the Silencer. On the north side, though, LGD are starting to really put the screws and hurt onto the Morphling. Monet losing out on mana, losing out on health.
They still have RP.
And that was life 1. They have RP for life 2, but I'm not sure they need it. They just get off the freezing field. He's trying to TP out. No way, dude. No one gets out that easily. He does have very high strength morph, but it will not matter. They kill him off. They win the team fight. They deny them keeping this Aegis. And now LGD are showing their strength on the map as well.
You'll stop.
Just unfortunately, there's a difference in the impact these heroes can prefer with all this net worth. And in the top lane, indeed, XXX will find himself killed off on the Spirit Breaker. Still no access to a BKB, so those moves pretty much always lead to his death right now.
The Planet was just setting up perfectly. He was waiting on the high ground the moment Spirit Breaker charged in. He gets used. There's also a gem on the techies.
Looks like it.
They're gonna force them
look
back.
where these heroes are from Aster. They're not in a good position to defend, so might as well force these TPs.
Yeah, they'll force them back. I'm not sure if they'll commit heavily here, but
looks like once the tower has already gotten to halfway, they're thinking about going all in. Big Harpoon play coming in from New. He's able to drag back the Coddle, and they kill him off. The BKB from NTS allowing him to have the damage, even through the Global Silence. Now they want to turn onto XXX as well. They bring him down. Sumail's already been killed in the fight. He tried his best to interrupt this play, but New was right on top of him with the RP. 3 heroes have fallen, and with all these heroes dead, well, that really simplifies whether or not we commit for the full push, Lizzard. The answer is yes, and they're going to get it as well.
Yeah, very, very clean. New is finding these pickoffs with the Harpoon, even though Global is used.
Maneuver him to their will.
I love the smoke, by the way.
Though.
Yeah. So basically what's happening is LGD knows that Aster has to check it. Pichu, bye.
Peace out, fam.
Basically what they're looking for is a Harpoon target, right? Just jump in, Harpoon someone out.
Because how effective that is, look at where they have to stand as Team Aster, just to be safe here. They're hugging their tier 4 towers, trying to mount a defense on the tier 3s. Super awkward place to be. The only person that can actually stand outside is Sumail, and he's actually going on to NTS. There's going to be an RP though from New directly onto Monet, the Morphling. Can he get out of here with his BKB? He's trying to move back in towards the base, and he will be allowed to flee. The Spirit Breaker though might not be so lucky. Harpooned outside the base, killed off, and Planet is the one credited with his death.
Yeah, even with the BKB, they find a way to take down the cow. Has to be said, he used it a little bit too late, right? He was already out, but he had no reason to use it earlier. And one thing, Aster, is they're still figuring out who to go on, which was nice.
Yeah.
They tried to go on the Ember, almost brought him down. He had to use cheese.
Ooh, they almost got the catch onto the Silencer. Yule Scepter will at least go onto Magnus. Sumail, though, has to jump away from the rest of PSG.LGD as they just mop up the Coddle. No buyback for either of these heroes in the grave right now. And LGD can now mop up this mid lane of Rax, making it 2. And honestly, with how strong they are, they should just go for the throne. They bring back Sumail. Void Spirit has no way out. He's frostbitten in place, killed off quickly.
Game.
And honestly, that GG well played is called by Team Aster. They throw in the towel, and game 1 goes the way of PSG.LGD with the power of the Shiro PL.